To the corner to Tynes. Tynes, ball stolen away by Omar Clark, fast break. And that time he gives up at net for Tyson Thomas. And the Commodores continue to rain him down from beyond the arc. They lead by 11. Inside drive, no good. Put back layup though. Quint pump fakes, rolls back, stolen away. Fast break for Bayside. And a nice layup in transition for Caden Newton. Bear to Caden Newton. Bounce pass inside. Wenzel to the bucket. Puts too much on it, but the put back by Noah Quintella is good. Down low, they have the size advantage. Double team comes back outside to Clark. Clark with the floater. Nice teardrop play there. Rios takes the drive, pickpocketed from behind. Another turnover. Fast break run for Caden Newton. Straight to the rack. Knocks it down in transition again. Back outside, Herreros. Driving into the lane through the contact. Kick back to the outside. Three-pointer on the way. And the first Bayside three-pointer of the game ties it at 31. Ball at the rack. Gotta have those. Mason Derrickson with it here for Bayside across half court. 40 seconds to go in the third. Wide open three for the lead. No good. Nice offensive board. The putback puts Bayside in front for the first time. Caden Newton puts Harden off the screen by Worthy. Clark pickpocket. Fast break. Omar Clark to the rack. And lays it in. Base to Wenzel. Drives through the lane. Takes the double. Back outside to Gillis to the rack. Elijah Gillis through the contact. Side to inbound. Caden Newton gets it in clean to Clark. Clark on the fast break. What a move. Clark and one. Omar Clark. And the Bears are going to complete the second half comeback. And Bayside is 5-0 for the first time still since 2012 and 2013 as they break Eau Gallie's 6-game winning streak in this series. And Bayside beats Eau Gallie for the first time since 2019, 49-43. Hello everyone, I'm Jackson Robb here for the Brevard Sports Network with our winning head coach tonight for the Bayside Bears, Coach Daniel Miller. And Coach, big win for you guys tonight against a good Eau Gallie program. Talk about what it means to pick up a win like this early in the season.
Tonight this puts us at 5-0. That's probably one of our best starts we've had since probably about 2012-13. At that time, I think we went 10-0. So this team has what it takes in order to go on and be that same 10-0 team. If they want to, we've got to settle down and do some little things better. We got to play a little bit better defensively. We settled into it much better in the second half than we did the first half. We got to knock down free throws. Can't go deep in the playoffs unless you can knock down free throws. Everything else was pretty solid for us tonight. Hats off to Coach Whitsett. I mean, we beat him by 40 over the summer, so that's great improvement in that short amount of time.
Absolutely, and this one you talk about the 5-0 start for you guys. 5 wins in total last year, and to come back and start 5-0, what does that mean to you in this program, and what does that show about this team and how they're able to fight?
So last year's win total, 5 wins, and I forget, 15, 18 losses, whatever it was. What people don't know about that is I've returned just about everybody who was on that team. So we were real young. They were all sophomores at that time. Now I have like 8, 9 juniors. I think I've got 3 seniors right now. And so that team was pretty solid last year. We lost probably about 10 games by under 10 points. So we just returned those same guys to come out here and come in and come fight right now. So it's kind of something I expected, something you have to rebuild. And sometimes you have great years, sometimes you have rougher years, and you just have to rebuild.
Yeah, and in this one, this was a roller coaster of a game, up and down. Talk about your team's performance throughout the course of the night and how they were able to come out with the win in the end.
So early on, just a rough start. I mean, we came out, looked like there was a cap on the rim. Couldn't score anything. I mean, as many good attempts. Defensively, we weren't talking well on defense. I think they took this one off. They thought they were going to come out and get an easy win, and I've told them all season, nothing's going to be given to them. If they want it, they got to take it. And so they came out, and that's exactly what they did the second half. So.
Yeah, and looking at that 11-point deficit at half turns into a 5-point lead in the fourth quarter. What did you tell your team at halftime, and what adjustments did you make in order to turn that run?
Some things that I can't say on camera. Basically told them to get it done. We needed to talk on defense and get things done the way we always do it.
And this season now starting 5-0, and What are the goals for this program you've set in the locker room in the preseason, and what have you kind of hammered home to this program for this season and what you guys are looking to accomplish?
Well, tonight was a big win, district game. Right now we're looking to take each game at a time. So, as far as our lofty goals in our future, right now we're looking at taking each win at a time. We're getting ready for Spruce Creek tomorrow. That's our preparation. So we look at one game at a time, not looking too far into the future. Coaching-wise, we're looking at, do better than last year. We've already matched our wins from last year. We want to make a run in the playoffs. We want to make a run in regionals. We have the ability to do that. We just got to knock down some little things, and we can do that. So.
Yeah, and what was big in your second half tonight was that defense. A lot of steals, a lot of takeaways. Talk about that defensive performance tonight and how that was able to propel you guys to the win.
So big help from Omar Clark and Caden Newton. Those guys played phenomenal defense. Caden is literally our spark defensively. Had a lot of steals, a lot of takeaways, and led to a lot of layups. And that's just kind of what we preach. We preach, like I said, about taking things. So we're not going to come out here and people are going to hand us wins. We got to go take them. People aren't going to hand us the ball. We got to go take it. So we preach a lot of defense, and we're a defensive team. And tonight I felt like we were trying to be a little pretty tonight. So.
And late in this game, Eau Gallie didn't make a charge, made it close at the end. Talk about the poise of your team and what you guys were able to do to hold on down the stretch to put it away.
I give that to a drill we do every day, or just about every day in practice. We call situation drill. Basically what we do is we put a situation on the clock. We run about, maybe 8 to 10 minutes on the clock, and we put them in a situation. Maybe we're down 5, we're up 2, down 10, up to whatever the situation is, foul counts, whatever. We like to put them in different situations, and then we run that situation drill, and we try to go our ones on our one, or ones on twos, or ones on JV, or JV one, that sort of thing. So we're playing legit competition, and I think that put us in that position. Like that last possession when Nick Wenzel dug the ball out at the end of the game. Those are things that we preached about, not taking bad layups with 2.5 seconds. Instead, dig the ball out, keep the possession, get fouled, get yourself on the stripe, go knock down your free throws. So.
Yeah, last question for you. You've been the coach of this program for 11 years now, and starting 5-0 this year, what do you think? What are you seeing right now that makes this team special, and what's making them so strong to start the season?
So starting 5 this year, people would look at and probably raise an eyebrow, right? I've got some guys who are coming off the bench who are pretty darn good, and I've got a sophomore right now starting on varsity, number 15, Riley Ramroot. Meanwhile, on the bench, I've got a state champion high jumper in Nakia Wilkinson. So people probably raise their eyebrows. But the fact is, those guys have shown me over time that they're going to do what I need them to do. I don't know if you paid attention tonight, but at one point we actually platooned, which is not a big thing for me. But we went 5 for 5. And with that change kind of led to a little bit of a defensive energy, and that's what we look for. So we're pretty deep this year is how I feel. I feel like I feel like we have the ability to make a run.
And thank you, Coach, and congratulations. Big win tonight for Bayside, 49-43 over the Eau Gallie Commodores to start 5-0. For Coach Daniel Miller, I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network.